Good morning. Hi, welcome to New Leaf Yoga. This is Idira again. I'm going to do a sort of a short flow with you, very slow. Take it very slow and really focus on your breath. So first, we're just going to get a nice comfortable seat, pulling the butt flesh away so that your sits bones are nice and grounded. You can imagine that you're rooting your rump down into the earth. So sitting in a nice, comfortable, seated pose. If you need a pillow, take the pillow and place it under your rump, under your butt, under your sits bones, so that your knees are lower than your hips. So we'll just sit here for about 5 breaths. Just natural breathing. Just count your breaths. Palms up to receive, palms down to ground. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more breath. Inhale, bring your arms up. Touch your palms together. Exhale, arms down. 2 more times. Inhale, arms up. Touch your palms together. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, palms down. Inhale. Palms together, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, palms down. You're going to take your right hand, place it on the mat or on the floor next to you. Inhale, arms up, over to the side. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, arms up, over to the side, really stretching the side body. Exhale, back to center. We're going to do that 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Really stretch, keeping both the butt cheeks planted on the floor. Exhale. And 1 more. Inhale. Rotate the shoulders, inhaling and exhaling, and rotate them in the opposite direction, inhaling and exhaling, and then rotate those wrists around and open and close those fingers, and then rotate those elbows around, inhaling and exhaling. And 1 more time. Inhale, arms up. Touch your palms. Exhale, bring your palms down in front of your face, placing your hands right at your heart center. And I'd like you to think of something that you want to work on, to make you a better person. Think of it. Give it a word. Give it a feeling. Give it a situation. And ask for guidance to obtain that thing that you most want for yourself, to make you a better person. And when you figure that out, open your fingers, continue to touch your pinky and your thumb, but open the other 3 fingers, breathing, taking 3 breaths here, thinking about that word, that feeling, or that picture, and ask for guidance. Imagine you can feel the guidance pouring into your lotus here. taking your 3 breaths now. Placing your palms back together and thanking the higher source, the higher power of the universe, whatever, thanking that entity for the gift that you're already receiving. Okay, so say you asked for more compassion. Imagine that you're already receiving that gift of knowing how to be more compassionate, and be thankful for it. And carry this with you the rest of the day. On the next inhale, we're going to slowly bring ourselves onto our hands and knees and start to flow through cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, lift our sacrum, drop our belly, send our heart through our arms, and lift your head just a little. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, pull your belly button into your spine, roll your shoulder blades toward the ceiling, and drop your head. Do a total of 5 more. So inhale, and exhale. Keeping the palms nice and flat. That's 1. 4 more. That's 2. Really let your head hang. One more. Coming to tabletop with a nice flat back. Extend your right leg out behind you. Push your toes into the floor and imagine your heel can reach the floor behind you, engaging your thigh. So really hugging this muscle to your thigh bone. Hold it here and then lift your foot up so that your foot and your head are in the same line. Breathing here for 2 breaths. Keeping this leg engaged, toe facing the floor. 1 more breath. And then lower that knee down. And of course we're going to do the other side. So extend the left leg out behind you. Toes are pushing into the floor. The heel is reaching toward the floor behind you. Keeping the wrists and the shoulders in line. Inhale, lifting that leg. And holding it nice and firm and engaged for 2 breaths. Keeping your neck nice and long, your chin is tucked. And the next exhale, slowly lower that knee down. And let's open our knees nice and wide. Drop your rump onto your heels and extend your torso way out in front. This is child's pose, and we're going to sit in child's pose for 6 breaths. One more inhale. On your exhale, very slowly rise back up to your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. And lean your rump back onto your heels. And really spread your toes so all of your toes are touching the mat. So you can either rise up, nice and tall, doing a toe stretch here. You can either rise up nice and tall, feeling the stretch in your toes. If that's too much, you can bring your hands down to the floor and sit just like this. But make sure your spine is nice and long and your shoulders are away from your ears. So we're just stretching our toes. Breathing here. One more breath. You got this. Exhale right out of your mouth. And lift your rump, lift your toes, and rotate your ankles and open and close your toes. Walking back to your hands and knees, touch your toes again, and lift your rump up to down diggity dog. So you can bicycle your legs here, getting a little movement in the hamstrings and in the thighs and the ankles. And sit in down dog for a few breaths, making sure your shoulder blades are kissing behind you and the shoulders are away from your ears. The neck is nice and long and hanging. You're going to shake your head yes and no. Breathing in and out. Imagine that you can have equal weight on your hands and your feet. So, and then lifting your sacrum, this right here, up toward the sky. On your next inhale, you're going to straighten your body, coming into what we call in yoga plank or push-up position, and hold here for 2 breaths. Engaging your core, pulling your belly button towards your spine so your low back is not in any pain. And just like we did earlier, here, you're pushing your toes into the floor and sending your heels toward the floor, behind you. Engaging the thighs, hugging the thigh muscles to the bone. This is plank. Breathing in and out. And then slowly lower your knees, bending your elbows, dropping the chest and then your chin onto the floor, coming onto your belly. Inhale, lift your chest up, shoulders are away from your ears. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, tuck your toes, bring yourself back up to your hands and knees, and then back up through down dog. We're going to do that 3 times. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chin, chest. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower back. Inhale, hands, knees, back up to down diggity dog. One more time. Inhale, plank. Pull your belly button to your spine. Exhale, lower those knees down. Shave your ribs with your elbows. Chin, chest. Inhale. Baby cobra. Exhale. Lower down. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, down diggity dog. So we're going to do that 3 more times, but this time, if you want, instead of it being knees, chest, and chin, we're just going to come down chaturanga to a yoga push-up. Nice strong bodies. Remember, breathing, and keeping the belly button pressing toward the spine. Okay? Inhale. Plank. Exhale. Chaturanga. Laying all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Very slowly lower your knees to the floor. Untuck your toes. Lower your rump to your heels. Bring your arms alongside your body. Lowering your forehead to the floor. Coming into another variation of child's pose. Breathing here is very important. Nice big inhales and nice long exhales. If you're having a hard time breathing, you can always open your knees nice and wide and lower your chest and your belly right between your thighs. Inhale, coming back up to your hands and knees. And we're slowly going to come down to our rump. Taking the left shin and placing it horizontal, parallel with the front of your mat, with the side of your mat. And then we're going to take the right ankle and place it on the knee. So we're going to have an outer rotation of the top leg and an inner rotation of the bottom leg. Pulling the butt flesh away. We're just going to sit here and we're opening our hips. So if you're feeling like you can't, if you're like this or you can't get the leg over, that's okay. So just until you feel the first stretch. Again, I've said this before, but having lots of pillows around is very helpful. So use what you need so that you don't hurt yourself. We're going to be here for 5 breaths on each side. Honor your body. Breathing here. Feeling the nice open of the right hip. And you're probably feeling a little in the left hip too, or a lot, whatever. Every body is different. So breathing here for 3 more breaths. Nice long spine. One more breath. Exhale through your mouth. Stick your tongue out. Open your eyes real wide. And extend both legs out in front. Shake them out a little bit. Leaning back, taking your fingers, point them towards your rump. Rotate those shoulders out. Bring your knees up and lower your knees to the left and lower your knees to the right. And do this 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Nice. And we're going to kiss the soles of our feet together. Rise up nice and tall. Again, use your pillows if you need to. Our heels are going to be about, I guess that's 4 or 5 inches away from your perineum. Pull your back up nice and tall. So you're going to be engaging your core just a bit. Nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward just until you feel your first stretch of the hips. Okay? So your back is nice and long. You're imagine your chest can touch your toes. Relax your neck and let it be nice and long. Just allow gravity to help you. Don't pull so much. Just allow gravity to gently push you down toward the floor. We're going to take 3 more breaths here. One more breath. And slowly push yourself up to seated. And then we're going to do the other side. So having the right leg parallel, the shin parallel to the front of the mat. And then place the left ankle on the right knee. Or as close as you can get it. And again, use your pillows if you need to. Shoulders are away from your ears. Your neck is nice and long. If you'd like to here, you can intertwine your fingers between your toes, giving that nice openness of the feet. This is going to help with any balancing postures. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Breathe in. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, open your eyes real wide. Very nice. Now let's extend those legs out. Shake them out. And then we're very slowly going to come onto our back. 1 vertebrae at a time, lowering down as slow as possible. Hugging those knees to your chest, rocking side to side. The back of your neck is nice and long. And let's fan those feet up into the air. So if it's too tight on the hamstrings and your feet can only go here and they're bent, that's okay. If you can send them straight up, send them straight up. We're just going to hold them here for 2 more breaths. Slowly lower one leg and then the other, extending the legs out to the side, opening your arms up like a starfish, spreading your legs nice and wide, coming into a nice, relaxed Shavasana. The baby's up. Bring your attention back to what you asked the universe and your higher power for. And breathing here for as long as you like. Namaste.